I'll share about the EECA again. This time about one requirement in the guidelines on the energy management system. Okay, there's a requirement under the section 8.2 evaluate result, where there is a requirement to conduct the or to implement the periodical so-called energy management system internal review. Okay, internal review. They call it internal review. Okay, at least once a year. Okay, setahun sekali must conduct the energy management system internal review. What is this? Okay, basically to check. Okay, to check whether the system has been implemented according to the guidelines and also maintained properly and also implemented effectively. Okay, what is this? Okay, this is my opinion. To my opinion on this, basically, this requirement is similar to the requirement if you get certified for ISO management system. Any management system under ISO. For example, under energy management system ISO 50001, there's requirement under clause 9. Under the clause 9, okay, there's what requirement under clause 9 about to conduct internal audit. Okay, internal audit. So this internal audit basically to check your system performance, your system compliance, whether or not all follow all the requirement of the system from clause 4 until clause 10. Okay, for the EECA, so if for internal audit for ISO 50001, you have to use the standard as your checking or audit criteria. Okay, so for the EECA, to conduct this energy management system internal review, so you must use the guidelines on the energy management system as your review criteria or audit criteria, internal audit criteria. So mean that you must this must be conducted by the internal. Okay, not must. Okay, you can this can be conducted by the internal personnel. But bear in mind, this personnel must be trained on how to conduct this internal review or energy system internal review or internal audit. Just like if you adopt ISO management system, you must train your internal auditors. Okay, they must be familiar with the standard. Okay, in this for this case, for the EECA, they must be familiar with the requirement of the energy management system guidelines. Okay, they must really understand the requirement of the guidelines on the energy management system published by Energy Commission. In short, you must train your personnel on how to conduct this internal review of your energy management system. Okay, because this is must be conducted. It's mandated to conduct, once a year, at least once a year. Okay, in fact, this requirement is more than in the standard, because under ISO 50001, there's no, it doesn't mention about the frequency. Okay, but normally people do it once a year. Okay, but in this guidelines, it's a legal requirement. You must conduct once a year. It's mandatory requirement. Okay, this is all about. So I think this I would like to share in this video, because it means that you must conduct the internal review, or simple word is internal audit. So you must have your own, okay, trained internal auditors, okay, to conduct the energy system internal review to comply to the EECA. Okay, that's why for me, if you have practice, management system based on the other standards, for example, IMAS, okay, ASEAN Management Scheme, EMGS, okay, Energy Management Gold Standard, or ISO 50001, this shouldn't be an issue, because that one has been your practice. So you can use the same internal auditors to conduct the energy system internal review. But again, they must study and understand, they must be able to interpret requirement and what to look at, during the so-called review or audit, internal audit, okay, based on the guidelines on the energy system. Okay, so this is internal audit. It's not energy audit. Okay, there's some people they may be confused, because another requirement under EECA basically energy audit. Then energy audit for energy consumers, okay, That one must be conducted by the registered energy auditor every 5 years. That one is technical study. Okay, and this one, internal review or internal audit, is the system audit, system compliance audit based on the guidelines. It's two different things. Energy audit is the technical study. This one is the system compliance checking. Okay, they call it internal review of the energy system. This one is known as, in the internal auditors, among internal auditors, you must have somebody with some technical background to audit on the technical part of the system. Okay, based on the guideline. So that's what I have to share today on this video. So we can go for training now, okay, on how to become the internal auditors. Okay, how to become the internal auditor. If you have done it before under the other standards, and I think the process shouldn't be that much different. Okay, but the only difference is that the audit criteria. Okay, this must use for ECA, you must use the guidelines on the energy management system as your internal audit or internal review criteria or your checklist to the audit. Okay, see you in the next video.